Hello everyone, again I have come back with the third part of the series decimals. So in this third part, we are going to learn about addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of decimals. We will start with the addition and subtraction of decimals. So addition and subtraction. Simple it is. As you know, the simple division and addition and subtraction. Here only how you have to put the decimal point. Suppose your sum is like this: 4000.25, 319.16, then 25.05 and 1.2. Then now in this you have to add. So in this type of addition, what will you do? Where there is no decimal. Now decimal means where there are unlike decimal places. Then first of all you have to make it like decimal places by putting 0. And here also if there is no number, you have to consider as 0. So that all the digits before decimal point and the after decimal point will be same. So there will be no confusion for you to solve the sum. Now simple. Here what? See here for your reference I am putting 0. No need to put. Just for your understanding I am putting 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that carry forward number you will not make mistake. Now here first of all what you have to do here, where children are making mistake, they are doing addition but they forget to put the decimal point. So here first of all we will put the decimal point below the decimal point. Now you do the addition. How you are doing? 6 plus 5, 11 plus 5, 16. 1 carry forward, 1 plus 2, 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. 9 plus 5, 14 plus 1, 15. 1 carry forward, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4. And here 3, here 4. So now it has become easy for you how to get the final answer with decimal point. Even for the final answer, you have to put decimal point. If your sum is right and you forget to put the decimal point, that means your entire sum is wrong. So just don't forget to put the decimal point in addition, subtraction, multiplication and division sum. Now we will solve one subtraction sum. Suppose your question is like this: subtract 100.100 minus, your question is subtract this minus 99.009. Now here normally in normal subtraction also children are making mistake by solving this type of 0 subtraction. So here also what you have to do? First step, make it like decimal. Here there is no number, you can put 0 so that you will not make mistake. Second step, what I have told you, for decimal point first put the decimal point so that you will not make mistake. Now normal subtraction how we are doing? 0 minus 9 not possible. Borrow 10. Before 0, 9. Here 0, then before of 1 is 0. 10 minus 9, 1. 9 minus 0, 9. And here 0. This part is finished. Now here 10, 9, 0, 1, 0, 0. So your final answer is 1.091. Now here before this 1, if you are not putting 0, 0, it's fine. Your answer you have to read it like 1.091 only. So this way you can write your final answer. Just be careful about the decimal point where you have to put. Without that you will lose your marks. Now simplification. Suppose simplification we have done earlier also. But here simplification we are doing in decimal point. So simplification means there are 2 or more than 2 operations. Now suppose your question is 8.21 minus 3.24 plus 37.98. Now here two operations are there, minus and plus. Now in this type of simplification, earlier also I told you in my earlier video that you are solving these sums in two steps. You cannot do addition and subtraction together. So you have to first do addition, then subtraction, or first do subtraction, then addition. But in how? When there are two subtraction signs, so you have to first add those two subtraction numbers, and where there are two addition numbers, then you have to add those two addition numbers first, then subtraction. That I am showing you. So first write step 1 in step 2. Now there are three numbers, 1, 2 and 3. Now before any number there is no sign. That means it is positive number, means plus sign number. So here in first step we are adding this plus and this. So here it is 8 because they both are plus positive numbers. 8.21. Now here 37.98. So what I will do, here also children are making mistake when your sum is in horizontal way. So below decimal point you put decimal point, after decimal point 98, before decimal point 37, no number, 0, plus sign is compulsory. Now 1 plus 8, 9, 11. Now how I taught you? First put the decimal point, 9, 11, 1, 9 and this 16. So 3 plus 1, 4. So it is 46.19. Now in step 2, this is the bigger number. So 46.19 minus, now this number is remaining. So subtract this smaller number from this bigger number. So minus 3.24. First put the decimal point. 9 minus 5, 4, 5. And 1 minus 2 is not possible. Borrow 10. So 11 here. Before 6 is 5. 11 minus 2, 9. 5 minus 3, 2. And 4 minus, consider this as 0. So it would be 4. So now this is your final answer. So box it. So final answer is 42.95. This way systematically you have to solve the sum so that you will not make mistake. So this way you can solve addition and subtraction sums, and even addition and subtraction combined, that is simplification sums. Now we will solve multiplication and division sums. So first of all, multiplication. Now if you have to multiply any number by 10, 100 and 1000, suppose this is 100 and in 3.16 multiplied by 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on. Simple. You don't have to do the multiplication. You have to, in multiplication, you have to shift the decimal point to the right hand side of the number. Right? So first 3.16 multiplied by 10. So I will underline this entire number without decimal. I will write here. Now shift your decimal point. How many places? Here 10 is there. That means tens. So from this 1 point right hand side, that is after tens place, you will put the decimal point. So this is your answer. Now same way here write 316. Now here hundreds place. That means after hundreds place you have to shift your decimal point. That would be after 6. Now here no number, you can put it 0, or else before decimal it becomes whole number. You can write only whole number 316. Now here again 360. Thousands place. So after thousands place you have to shift your decimal point. Now you must be wondering, here only hundreds place is there. There we have to bring the thousands place. So I taught you that you have to make it like decimals. So thousands place, put 0. Now you have to shift your decimal points 3. So 3 places, or thousands after thousands places, that is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So your decimal point will be coming here. So this you can write 3160 as a whole number. So this simple way you can solve your multiplication of decimal numbers, multiply by 10, 100 and 1000. Now suppose your multiplication is like this. Suppose find the product and your sum is 7.932 multiplied by 4. Now here what you have to do? It is very easy. Say how we are doing the normal multiplication that way. First of all, here in decimal number, beside that you have to write how many places are there. So tens, hundreds, thousand places. So 1, 2, 3, because in 1000 3 zeros are there. So 1 place, second place, 3 places. So write here 3 places. Simple, right? Here no decimal number, so you will not write anything else. Now do the simple multiplication. 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12, 1 carry forward, 9 4s are 36 plus 1 37, 3, 7 4s are 28 plus 3 31. Now here we are not putting decimal point in advance because your answer will come different in multiplication. If there are 2 digits, you have to add, then finally you have to put the decimal point. So now we have to put the decimal point 3 places. So from back side 3 places. 1, 2, 3. That means 3 places means thousands places. So 1000, 100 tens, or 3 zeros means 1, 2, 3. So now your decimal point will come here and your answer is 31.728. This is about 1 digit multiplier. Now we will multiply by 2 digits. Now if both the numbers are in decimal point, that means decimal numbers. So in that case, how we will do the multiplication? See, suppose your question is like this. 4.38 multiplied by 6.59. So in that case, how you have to do? First number after decimal, tens, hundreds. So in 100, 2 zeros, so 2 places. And in second number after decimal, tens, hundreds, again 2 places. Right? So now how you are doing multiplication? That way you do the multiplication. So put your finger and do one by one calculation. 8 nines are 72, 2 here, 7 carry forward, 3 nines are 27, plus 7, 34, 4 here, 3, 4 nines are 36, plus 3, 39. We have completed with 1 digit, so put 1 0 for that. Now multiplication of entire number by this. So 8 5s are 40, 0, 4 here, 3 5s are 15 plus 4 19, 1 here, 4 5s are 20 plus 1 21. We have completed multiplication by this number also. So 2 digits, so put 2 zeros. Now 8 6 are 48, 8 here, again 4 carry forward, 3 6 are 18 plus 4, 22, 2 here, 2 carry forward, and 4 6 are 24 plus 2, 26. So now add all these numbers. 4, 18 and 8, 26, 2, 5, 6 and 2, 8, 8 and 2. Now here 2 plus 2, that means 4 places. So now you are putting your decimal points. From the right side, leave 4 places. Add all these 3 numbers and get your answer. 2, 4, 18 plus 8, 26, 2 carry forward, 2 plus 3, 5, 6 and 2, 8, 8 and 2. Now here 2 plus 2, 4 places. So these 4 places from your right side, Leave it 1, 2, 3, 4. Then put your decimal point. So this way you are getting your decimal answer. So final answer you have to write 28.8642. So this way you have to solve it. It's very easy. Just keep in your mind how to put the places. This way 2 places, that makes 4 places, and accordingly you have to put the decimal point. It is also very easy. Just use the skill division. Now if any decimal number you have to divide by 10, 100, 1000, 10,000. Suppose your number is 5.2, 20 divide by 10, 5.2 divide by 100 and 5.23 divide by 235, or else 15.25 divide by 1000. Now in multiplication we are shifting our decimal point to the right hand side. So in division we are shifting our decimal point to the left hand side. Now 5.20. Just write 520 without decimal number. Shift your decimal point to the left hand side. How many places? 10. So 10. Shift 1 point back side, left hand side of the number. So it would be 0.1 and your point will come here. Before that put 0. Divide by 100. Just write your entire number without decimal point. 1, 2. So 2 places, shift your decimal point to the left hand side. Now here only 5 number, 1 digit is there. So put 0 to make it 2 digits. Now you shift your decimal point from 1 to, so it would be 0.052. Here now 15.25 divide by 1000, 1525, write as it is. 1, 2, 3. So shift your decimal point 3 places to left hand side. 1, 2. No third place is there. Put 0 and then put decimal point, and then so this way you can do the division by 100, 10, 100, 1000 and so. So in multiplication shift your decimal point to the right hand side. In division shift your decimal point to the left hand side. Now we are solving the sums on division. Suppose your sum is like this, 14.56 divided by 4. So how will you solve it? Simple division, 4, 14, 5, 6. Right? Now here, 1 digit, in 4 table 1 doesn't come. So put 0, 0. This is only the correct method of division. Since division is a repeated subtraction. 1 minus 0, 1. Then only you have to take another number down. In 4 table 14 doesn't come, but less than 14 is 12. So 4 3s are 12. 2. Now after this 4, you cannot take down number 5 because before that decimal point is there. That decimal point you cannot bring it down, but that decimal point you have to keep it up in the quotient place. So then only you can take the now new number down, that is 5. 4 table 25 doesn't come, so 4 6 are 24, 1, and this 4 4s are 16. So your final answer, your quotient is 3.64. Right? Now if your divisor is whole number, you can do the division sum like this. But when your divisor is also decimal number, then in that case, how will you solve it? Simple. Suppose your question is 725 divided by 1.5. So what will you do? So what you have to do? You have to remove the decimal point from the divisor. How will you remove it? Simple. This decimal point you are shifting right hand side. of this 5, so that it will come here and it will become whole number. So when you are bringing here, so when you will multiply this number by 10. So suppose we are writing this number in fraction form. So when we are multiplying this by 10, we have to divide numerator also by 10. So multiply both the numbers by 10 to remove the decimal point. Now, as I taught you, when you are this any decimal number multiplied by 10, this will be shifted right hand side. So now this will become 15 and this will become 7250. Now you can do the normal division. How you are doing? 7250. 15 5s are 75 and 15 4s are 60, which is less than this 72. Take new number down. In 15 table 125 doesn't come, so 15 8s are 120. Take 0. In 15 table 50 also doesn't come. So what we are doing? 15 3s are 45. We want our remainder 0, right? But here 5 remainder is coming. So in that case, what we will do? We will put decimal point again here and put 10 extra to make the decimal number. Now you take the 0 down. Since it's a decimal division, so your answer should come in decimal. And this 15 3s are again 45. Again 5. One more time you can take 0. Again 45. Now we know that it's a continuous process, that always we are getting remainder 5 only. So there is unlimited answer after decimal point. So in that case, what you have to do? You have to consider answer up to 2 digits only. So your final answer is 483.33. This is your final answer. Clear? Purposely I am taking the different examples so that it will be clear for you. Now suppose your sum is like this. 385.2 divided by 2.12. Now here both the numbers are decimal, but always you are looking for the divisor number only. You have to remove the decimal point of divisor. Now after decimal point 1 2 digits. So when will you remove this? When you will multiply this by 100. So multiply both the numbers by 100. We get 385.2 multiplied by 100 and 2.12 multiplied by 100. So here 1 2. So here your whole number will come, and here 1 2. 1 no number, put 0. So your this will be 38520. So now normally you do the division of this. 212 is the divisor. 38520. 3 digits. 212 ones are 212. Take one number down, that it will become 1732. Right? Now this will go 2 9s are 18, which is bigger than this. You have to watch my division video. In that I taught you the trick how you will come to know that by which number you can multiply and you will get the answer. And 2 8s are 16, which is less than 70. So I will multiply 212 multiplied by 8, 16, 1, 8 ones are 8 and 9, 8 twos are 16. So it is 1696 again take new number down. So again it will go by 1. So 212. Now I don't want remainder here. So I don't want remainder here. What I will do, take the decimal point here and here, take 1 0. It would be 1480. So now it will go by 2 6 are 12, 2 7 are 14, but 12 7 are 84, which is bigger than 80. So it will go by 6 only. So when I multiply 212, I am getting 1272. And my this answer I am doing continuous. 10 minus 2 8, 0, 4 minus 2 2, 1 minus 1 0. Right? Again what I will do, take 1 0 and this 1 0. Again I will put here. So now my new number will be 2080. So that 2080, 2 9s are 18. Because here 20. So 18 is less than 20. So it will go by 9. So this answer is coming 1908. So 172. Again I am getting remainder, but I don't want remainder. So one last chance I am taking by putting one more extra 0. Now it will be going by again 8, where my answer will be again 1696. So 24 is the remainder. Now it is the again further infinity answer. So what I have told you, after decimal you can take only 2 places or max to max 3 places, not more than that. So now your final answer is, I am showing here only. How will you do? See, now rounding of the number you have learned. Estimation of the number. In decimal point, estimation of the number. After decimal, if your number is 5 or more than 5, then how will you write? This will become plus 1. So now your answer is, that is not there in, but I am just telling you, then this will become 182 as a whole number. But you want answer in decimal point, so it will be 181.698. Okay. So this way you can solve your division sums of decimal numbers. Last part of this sum is you have to convert this into decimal. Now this conversion is different, as I have shown you in my earlier live video. Convert into decimals. Now first sum I am just giving you the reminder that it was that way. Second is 3 upon 4. Your number is 3 upon 4. Third one is your number is 12 upon 25. And fourth one is your number is 17 upon 125. So what here, so you know that 52, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Directly you can convert into decimal. Now here how will you convert? One method, you can do the division and bring your answer in decimal. But it's a time consuming method. So use your skill. Bring the denominator in 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 form. I cannot bring this in 10 form because 4 table 10 doesn't come. But I can bring this in 100 form. I can bring the denominator 100 when I will multiply 4 by 25. Suppose I am multiplying denominator by 25. I have to multiply it by same number. This would be 75. So 75, 1, 2, 1, 2. This way you have to solve the sum division. Same now 25. I want 100. So multiplied by 4, multiplied by 4, 48, 48, 100. So 48, 1, 2, 1, 2, this way. Now 125, 100 will not possible. Check for 1000. When you divide 1000 by 125, you are getting your quotient is 8. So multiplied by 8, multiplied by 8, 17 eggs are 136. So 136, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this way directly you can convert your fraction into decimal. Thank you. Children, if you like my video, then like it, share it and subscribe it so that my all other new videos, if you will go to the higher class also, you will get the notification. Thank you, children.